Hello, and welcome back to Queen's Wish. Cleared out most of the Vol. I think we still have the bottom right section to do. Let's head out this way, I guess. Reclaiming the Bull, right, I have multiple quests for that. There's a band of Bull warriors stalking you. They track your movements, watching you closely. They aren't soldiers, they're an armed band, dirty and sweaty from weeks out in the wastes. Approach them. When you walk towards them, they move away. They can move much more quickly through these wastes than you can. Shout to them. When you call out to them, they have a brief discussion. Several of them seem to want to talk to you, whatever they've heard about you, they approve, yet they stay in the distance. You walk off. They head quickly to the south. They must be planning to make a report. Okay. That's fine. The land to the northeast is particularly empty and barren. The ground is baked solid without a trace of moisture. You see no signs of the war. Nobody finds it worthwhile to come out here. Yet you can see nearby traces of old gravel roads, mostly obscured by blown dust. Someone came out here once. For what reason, you can't imagine. Now there are a lot of bones on the hot rock. These wastes give you a bad feeling. You expect to find more dangerous foes out here. Wind constantly rakes the dry, dead ground as you pass. As the hot air rushes past your head, you keep imagining that you hear voices, whispers, clipped syllables, frustratingly at the edge of perception. Alright. Possibly something a little bit harder. You encounter a band of Owen rebels. They are not doing well. The heat of this blasted expanse have worn them down, and the whispers in the air have baffled them. They trudge up and down this old gravel road, not noticing their surroundings. When you get close, they still haven't realized that you are here. You wave and shout. They look at you and have a slurred discussion whether you are a mirage or not. Finally, one of them draws his sword at the trembling hand and approaches you. She says, "State your business." What are you looking for? We are hunting the refuge. We know it is here. It is hard to find in this waste. What is this refuge? It is a place to go for dreams, for visions. We will pay to sleep. We will see... Yeah, so we got another one of these places, I guess. What do you mean, dreams? What is said, the refuge is a waypoint. An inn? You pay much. You sleep. We want a vision of the future, how the Owen can get the help of Haven, get them to support us, so we can be free of the Masha. Who runs the refuge? The Nise. The refugees are run by one of the soldiers' barks. No, you can't. She stopped speaking. She wasn't supposed to say what she just did. Oh, safe journey. Yes. Okay. Combat has started. Just the regular type of lizards. Okay. Three actions for the priest before anybody else gets an action. Okay, well, let's try this. Okay. Why would I ever use that over just using a bow? Okay, one down. I'm not being successful with the stuns here. This does do magical damage instead of physical damage. I guess there is that. It also is guaranteed bleeding for 5 turns. Okay. But still, like, not impressed. Ah, that would be a bit wasteful. Let's do it that way, that's fine. This one includes a basilisk, yeah. Kind of want them to get closer and, you know, bunch up a bit. Hmm. Not exactly what I wanted. Took out the basilisk, which was the scary one, really. Pretty easy fight, all things considered. The cave doesn't extend back far into the rock face. Bones litter the floor. You explore looking for treasure. You find a bone scroll tube. There's a scroll inside. You put it in your back. Do I? Was that the scroll of life? Oh, this one. Scroll of calling. Create a construct to fight for you at the selected space. Okay. I have too many random items. Hmm. Great Scorpion, Barb Scorpion. Is this going to be the equivalent to the Naga fight that we did over in the Ucat? Also, why are you in a different spot? Weird. Well, this doesn't look that hard so far. Okay. Nice. That's what I thought would happen. Hit everybody with that. You hit everybody? Oh, I'm missing the one scorpion. That's fine. Well, that was a really easy fight. Discovered the refuge of the stone. You enter a hot, strangely lovely courtyard, open to the searing sun. It is a rock garden with the stone and plants of the vole placed in an aesthetic arrangement. Despite the heat, it is quiet and peaceful. Passages lead into the tunnels in 3 directions from here. You have clearly found another of the refuges run by the mysterious Nisei. The Nisei offers you peace, tranquility, wisdom, and dreams. Stay where you belong, show respect, and open your thoughts. Rest and dreams. You enter an inn, buried inside this cliff. It is cool and free of dust, making it a lovely refuge after traveling through the Vole. You smell ale and roasting meat. The tables are set for customers, yet there are no customers. It is eerily quiet and still. The innkeeper watches you from behind the counter to the north. We'll take freestone. The Nisei wipes down a rough wood counter with a square of white cloth. When you approach, he sets the towel down and spreads his arms wide. The Nisei welcome you, envoy of Haven. I am Milov. We are eager to satisfy your physical needs with food and drink. We will satisfy your spirit with dreams that amuse and instruct. What food do you have here? You have a nice roast, proper boar, brought from the greener areas of the Vole. You can have a nice juicy chop with potatoes. We also have water or wine. We don't send travelers out into the road hungry or parched. There will be no charge for the meal. You are our most honored guest. Alright, I'll take some of the meat. Here moves the rest from the oven and cuts you a generous steak. It comes with potatoes and herbs. Simple food, but most satisfying. Milok piles you with extra helpings while you gobble it down. I'll also take the water. Really? Only that? Well, it will leave more for Zifraddle, I suppose. He gives you a mug of water. It is clear and refreshing. I am content. You sell dreams. You still have room to rest in. Once you've gone to sleep, you may find that the magic of this place gives you deep and rich dreams. A room is 30 coins. A lot for a room, sorry to say, but I think you'll find it to be worth it. What will I experience? I can't say. Dreams are such a private, secret, mercurial thing, like elixir. I don't know what you will experience. I do know that those who dream here never complain. Well, we've done this once before, so we might as well buy all of the dreams, even though our mother told us not to. Because that's what a son does, right? He takes your coins, counts them, and nods. I will unlock one of the rooms for you. He leaves the main hall for a minute. I have unlocked room 1 for you. Enjoy your rest and the visions that come. Please be sure to rest before you leave the refuge, otherwise I will need to rent your room to another visitor. Even report. No risk of theft, no risk of theft. No risk of theft here. Still haven't fixed the aerial. Can get on that. And yeah, pretty much the same. You fell asleep the moment your head hit the pillow. You had a long, restful sleep. Then you woke up. As you lay in bed, your head is full of jumbled random thoughts. You rose, you feel deeply content, utterly peaceful. Yet you can't remember what happened. As you walk away from the bed, the bits of thoughts in your head start to clump together. You tease out a few memories of your night of dreams. You are back at your mother's palace, in the library. The endless rows of books don't fill you with dread as they always did. The rows keep going and going. Was the library this big? You smell dust. You take a book off the shelf. It contains the secrets. The way for you to master Sacramentum, the secret wishes and weaknesses of those who oppose you. But you can't remember what was on the pages, just a jumble. And that is all you remember. Locked doors, no key. I want to complain. The dream was not very satisfying. I want to dream, but you've already purchased a room. Go on. That's all I need. Where are you from? His smile instantly becomes forced. I am an Issei. I am not from anywhere. You have no true home. Why is your skin that color? Now his smile is gone. Is this a polite question in Haven? Yes, absolutely. You must live in the caves, the low places. It has an effect. Enough. He smiles again. Why don't you just let us help you? What food do you have? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Another one of these. Trapdoor puzzle. Symmetrical, so it doesn't matter what my first move is. Still symmetrical, doesn't matter what my move is here. Okay. Right, those aren't doubles, those are just skips. Well... this isn't looking good then. I don't like this tile. That doesn't work because from here I don't think this is possible. I have a parity issue. Okay. But all that means is that we must do this. And then we just don't do that. Okay. Hold on. Just looking at this. Why is... this is also going to be a problem here. Okay, time to test something. No. These only jump the one tile, you don't get to skip more. Okay, why am I having trouble with this? This doesn't look like it should be all that complicated. So if we go here... okay, so there's no reason not to finish this, since we're here. Because if we ever come back to this corner later, that's going to have to be the last spot anyway, so we could just end before it. So if we go here, this is absolutely impossible. We cannot get every coin here. Right. So it has to be that. Now, here... if we clear all of this... wait. Oh, these are different. Okay, I see what the issue was. This one was off by one. It wasn't actually symmetrical. Okay. That's why I was confused. XP. Zafraddle. A woman sits waiting for you. She has been drinking something from a large mug for a while. She tries to rise, but it doesn't work out. She slumps back in her chair. Greetings, Prince. I am Zafraddle. Greetings. Zafraddle smiles and raises the mug. You have won your way into a refuge, one of several we need to keep. There's much I want to know. Whoops. Well, I guess I just asked, who are you? It is important. We aren't important. We are humble little people. So few of us are afraid, hiding away. All we have is a little magic. We sell it to earn what we need. Where did the Nisei come from? Oh, I don't know. We've been around for a long time. I want to know more about you. She laughs, a strange metallic sound, and takes a drink. Why? Why are you still working? This is a place of rest. Let us ease your burdens. Do you have a homeland? No, no land to call our own. We are too few, too weak. We claim a few humble caves. We make ourselves useful, so we aren't thrown out. What are you drinking? Ale, just ale. Maybe touched with a little elixir to keep my magic sharp. You drink elixir? We do. The Ariel found it, and wait, I'm not sure. She takes another drink. What we're talking about? Let's forget my beverage. Let us serve you. Services do you offer? We do two things. We sell travel and dreams. We can safely fling you to the other end of Sacramentum in an instant, or you can travel there within yourself, learn the truth about yourself. So rare. I operate the portals. For 10 pieces of gold, I can send you to the swamps of the Yucat or the Ariel Woods in a moment. She's not going to let me go to the Ariel Woods, is she? Oh, she stares at you with her bleary eyes. Problem. For me to send you, you have to be attuned. I mean to its destination. You can't use the portal to the Ariel Woods until you've visited the Refuge of the Woods. Small dreams? Yes. Well, not me. Milov does. In the West Wing. He's a jolly fellow. He'd love to help you. I do not need your services. Okay. Let's just talk to her again. Who are the Nisei? That was the question. Where did the Nisei come from? Okay. Yeah. Private. There's an imposing heavy door set off to the side in this hallway. It's not dusty or cobwebby. Someone must come back here often. However, the door is securely locked. As you try to open it, you get a deep sickening sensation in your stomach. You find yourself unable to keep touching it. So my suspicion about what's going on with the Nisei is that the Nisei caused the catastrophe that is that made everything terrible here. Just my suspicion. Alright, got some fire lizards. Oh. Right, we also got healing because the Nisei. But yeah, I do not trust them. Oh, also leaping lizards. Okay. Step there and hit one more person, I guess. Looks like a pretty easy fight. Finish the wounded one off that way. And oh, it was bleeding. Oh well. Make sure. Did resting restore my potions? Yes, okay. Someone abandoned a stack of logs out here. They're baked dry but still usable. You make a note to send some unfortunate soldiers out into this waste to collect them. Alright, more wood. Sounds good. Now entering near castle. Well, we got another nest, though. Could it be hellhounds? Yeah. Hellhounds and a direwolf. try this again. Okay, it actually did something. So I guess when I get to a fort, I can change my skills around now that I've played with some stuff. I'm not sure that charm is worth holding on to. You search the nest and find the sticks and debris rest on a base of proper building stone. The hounds must have dragged it here. Your soldiers can carry it back to your fort. Okay. Now entering Bull Lands. Castle Andesite. This road slopes down towards the east shore of the Vole. You see an enormous castle built on the coast. It's been largely abandoned. There's still a few peasants wandering around it, but the castle is overgrown and quiet, as is the road. Several Vole guards are blocking the road. A few are Owen. Most are free. All of them are sweaty, exhausted, and underfed. It seems like they were just forgotten and abandoned here. They dutifully rise and move to block your path. They don't even draw their weapons. Their leader asks, "Who are you?" "I'm a Prince of Haven." They're quite surprised. They look at each other and they step out of the way. "We're sorry, we don't want to bother anyone important. We were just left to guard Castle Andesite." He points to the castle to the south. "Glorious, isn't it? It was beautiful. Now it's abandoned. Some still work the land, but the castle was left to pests." Why was the castle abandoned? It was at the beginning of the rebellion. You don't know what happened. We serve out here. There was a battle. The Owen fought the guards. The lord and lady fled, we think. A lot of people ran past us in the night. That was a few years ago. Nobody came back to claim the place. Who's in the castle now? Don't know. None of us have been close. Some pests snuck in. We know that. We hear the snarls and hisses at night. Why are you still here? We were ordered. The lord and lady made our families guards of the lands. We have been for generations. They left, but we still have our duty. They might be back someday. They don't seem convinced. How do you survive? The farmers who remain give us food. They don't have much, but they share it. We keep them safe. I admire your dedication. They smile weakly. You pass. They nod, wave you by, and continue their miserable vigil. Okay. Meet a few farmers. After Andesite was abandoned, they stayed on. The rebellion leaves this place alone, and they can at least keep themselves fed. They warn you to stay out of the castle. There are a lot of beasts in there now. The farmers hear them howl every night. Okay. Well, it's not going to keep us out. These are the homes of the few farmers who stayed at the castle after the lord and lady were gone. Most are free, but if you are Owen, your presence makes them very nervous. You leave them alone. You approach the front gate of Andesite. This was a beautiful castle once, settled on one of the largest patches of fertile land in the Vole. You would guess that it's been abandoned for 5 or 6 years. The gate is cracked open, inviting you to squeeze inside and get yourself into trouble. Who knows what squatters were attracted to such a glorious estate. Yep, getting ourselves into trouble. It's what players do. And I have 2 quests here. Cole's Knowledge and Andesite Letters. Yeah, 2 things to look for. Let's just refresh ourselves on what those are about. Cole's Knowledge. Havenite. Yeah, the ruins of Castle Andesite are to the southeast. He believes that the notes and records of the Lord and Lady there might be useful. They'll probably be in the High Tower. Okay. There's a packet of papers in the cellar there. To open the secret door, find a button behind a jar of grain. These papers are valuable of value to the rebellion. They would probably be valuable to the matches as well. Okay. You step inside Andesite. It is a glorious old castle, even by Haven standards. The Vole truly knew how to work stone. However, the castle has been abandoned. There's trash everywhere. Also, unnervingly, bones. You hear snarling and hissing coming from the broken windows above you. This place has been abandoned for years, at least as long as the rebellion has been going on. At least as long as the rebellion has been going on. Okay. More lizards. Do these have less health than the overworld lizards? I wonder. A stone tablet has been erected in front of a massive, imposing statue of a bull warrior. There is writing chiseled on the tablet. As you look closer, the writing vanishes. Odd. What a peculiar bit of magic. Step into the castle. The floors are filthy and the air smells of rot. There are tracks of feral beasts in the muck on the floor. The floors and walls are scraped with slashes and there are splashes of blood everywhere. When the castle was abandoned, there was a massive battle. Zombies. Okay. I'm not taking this particularly seriously. Maybe I should be. But I'm not expecting the enemies here to be particularly challenging. Probably should be using some energy on characters other than my priest. This was the main dining hall of Candle Andesite, meant for glorious banquets. Now it is a ruin. The carpet is torn and stained, and the expensive hardwood table is covered with gouges. You find that you aren't the only humans here after all. When you enter, several armed looters step out from behind the pillars. One of them snarls. You're after the treasures here, eh? No luck. This is our claim, and we'll claim your gear as well. Oh, that's quite a few looters, actually. Okay, well, we'll take this encounter seriously. Shoot, let's try to stun. They don't have a lot of health. Which is good for me, I guess. Their damage is relatively high. And they have skills. That's exciting. Okay, that should do it. We'll just finish it off anyway. Just in case. Okay. Going through our energy. Okay, well, money, we'll take that. Alright, let's finish exploring outside. More lizards, okay. Kind of what I expected. This one close enough to death? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. A little bit of energy back. Oh, door's locked. Okay. Stairs down. More stairs down. Gotta use up some energy on the mage so that I'm not just using heals all the time. Spread it out, and that way I get my energy restored on multiple characters. Alright. Two stone, nice. Stairs up. Oh, stairways are all marked on the map. Okay. Diamonds. Nice. Just a couple of sand scorpions. Not even a couple of sand scorpions. So it's got a regular scorpion in here too. Oh. That's a heavy hit. That's a lot of poison. That's unfortunate. Money, money. Okay, I believe we've completely explored the ground floor. Aside from that one room we couldn't open. Let's go upstairs. Oh, zombies. Okay. Should I be blessing here? Probably okay. Sapphire skeleton. Let's not have a sapphire skeleton. How about that? More, huh? Yeah, bleeding immune, of course. Anybody going around? I think I hear something. There are weapons on racks here, as well as target dummies and pitchers of water. This is a rather majestic training hall for the warriors at the castle. At the end, there was a real battle here. The bones of the victims are scattered on the ground. We just did quite a bit of scattering ourselves. One skeleton that kind of ran off. No problem. Another skeleton that kind of ran off, maybe. Oh. They're everywhere. I guess if my mage takes the hit, that's better for me. Because I do have an AoE heal I can do. Keep that in mind. For the future. Or maybe there were skeletons in there or something. Okay. Oh. Here we go. We're looking for something in the tower, so I'm guessing this is where we're going to find it. More books. You flip through the pages on this pedestal, you find notes, letters, papers on court intrigue, a bit of amateur botany, nothing of interest. And more of the same. Icy Shade Banshee. Is that the Lord and Lady? I got a room with nothing in it. Jade Shade. Okay. Maybe should be a little bit concerned about what that particular character is capable of. Vulnerability, of course. Envoy's Spirit. Coming around the back end. That's not good. That's also not good. Enough with the missing already. Well, I mean, it's okay when they do it. But I don't like it when I'm missing. It makes me sad. Try to diffuse the damage I'm taking a little bit. Oh, come on. Can I can do something like that and nuke my own skeleton. Mistakes were made. Finally. Everybody's been weakened. That's okay, I'm still blessed. Oh, these aren't actually that strong. But just want to take out those first. So it has a different name, but doesn't really give me any reason to be afraid of it. That's reason to be afraid, though. Okay, Banshee's down. These Envoy Spirits are the really scary things here. Just increased damage. Yeah, because Undead's probably immune to everything I'll try to do to it anyway. So just go for the damage. Okay. Some weakness stuff going on here. Do not like this. Can't swap positions with the golem. That's unfortunate. Don't like having to bless myself again, but I also don't like having reduced damage. Okay, well that was a fight. Stupid summons, go away. I don't want to do that, but poison was taking too long to wear off. Alright, up we go. Reanimated guard. Looks like another fight to me. This is the highest floor of Candle Andesite. From these windows, you have a glorious view of the stark landscape for miles around. This was the private sanctum of the Lord and Lady of the Castle, where they lived and worked. There's still a fire roaring in the fireplace, yet the air is icy cold. There is strange magic at work here. Could bless and haste again. Trying not to use up energy on my priest, though. Or anyone else at this point. It's an Ukad ability. What are you doing in the bowl? Hold on. We can at least bless and haste ourselves. Okay, that's one down. Great, because I always want my stamina going onto abilities that miss. Oh, don't really have a choice now. There we go. Not a lot I can really do at this point. Okay. And Ruined Charm. Plus 10% to healing bonus. Take that. Vol's Scale is going to be worse than anything I've got. Speed penalty and lower armor. You flip through the papers on this pedestal. You find notes, letters, papers on court intrigue, a bit of amateur botany. Under all that, however, you find something very interesting. There are several letters addressed to the Council of Thablin from Lord Costock of Andesite. They urged Thablin to send soldiers, the owner becoming angry, having secret meetings, even refusing orders. The Lord was concerned. They were never mailed. Very interesting. You take them. Alright, we got our messages we were looking for. But we still have another room here. The air gets colder as you get close to this door. Your face grows numb. There's powerful and malevolent magic in the room beyond. You'll have to be very careful. Yeah, and we are kinda out of, much of anything, unfortunately. Spectral Lord, Spectral Lady. Okay, here they are. Oh. Good start. Armed? Of course. Good start. Remind. Oh, and that doesn't take a full action. Excellent. Hmm. This is, yeah, not good. As to be expected, I have to come back here when I actually have resources. In hindsight, the jar of vapors, not so good. Hmm. Oh, great. And back we go. You hear Sutter's voice, sounding even more jolly than normal. So, Nathan, you did it. You built your very first fort. Seeing the walls rebuilt, the settlers moving in, smell the first bread baking. Satisfying, isn't it? What? We did this a long time ago. I think this is a bug. Unless he's drunk again. Our people stranded here need places to live. Yes, the people of our abandoned colony need safe homes. Our people here need trade, and so do the people there. The more backward people of Sacramento need the wisdom of Haven to guide them. Yes, a good day's work indeed. You know what I think? Has my opinion ever stopped you? I think you are not done. Construction and contribution are addictive. So is wealth and power. I think this is not the last fort rebuilt. Do you doubt it? Um... What do I do if they decide to throw us out again? I don't know, it might not happen, but if it does, I suggest you get as much wealth and power as fast as you can. If the fight comes, you need to be ready. That's enough for now. You are quite busy. I'm quite busy here. I'm sure you are. Diplomatic envoy from Serpendal. Big banquet, lots of speeches. They'll give us a statue or something. Mother will have to build a new museum. You say something, but there's no response. He walked off. Oh, Vol has chance of theft again? Okay, well, we're back here because I died. Hmm. I just feel like more healing is just always useful. This is more situational. Also, I need to deal with my inventory because I've got way too much stuff in it now. But I guess I'll figure that out next time and then go back to Candle Andesite and actually finish it properly. I will see you then.